What's up, guys? This is my February 2021 passive income report. I'm going to share with you how much revenue and profit I made from my passive income vehicles, including Amazon FBA, Amazon Merch, Amazon KDP, non-Amazon Merch print on demand, which I call dropship print on demand when I'm reporting it, and my Google AdSense numbers. So if you guys want to see how much money I took home in February, let's get started. Quick reminder, I run a weekly print-on-demand giveaway. You can enter completely free using the link in the description. This week sponsored by Flying Research, print-on-demand niche research tool. Automate POD, print-on-demand design creation automation, and All-American Graphics, premium pre-made graphics for your print-on-demand designs. 2 winners are selected each week. Also in the description, you can find a link to my free 8-day print-on-demand mini course and my passive income Facebook community. So check those out, guys. All right, let's get started with this February income report. All right, we'll look at my Amazon FBA business first. I had 863 sales generating $20,399 in revenue. My profit that I took home was $5,241 and my margin was roughly 25%. You can see right here the month of February charted. I use software called Fetcher. You can also see that my sales kind of taper down as we get towards the end of the month. That's because I was going out of inventory between, like, you know, if you missed my video from last week, I can link to it here. Where I talk about some issues I've been having with my 2 best-selling products from my best-selling brand, and I mean, they were just removed from Amazon's catalog for no reason by Amazon. So I spent over 3 hours on the phone with Amazon support on Friday. I believe I have a method of getting them back. However, I'm still like kind of taking it slow with getting them back on the catalog. It was really sad. I mean, because Amazon couldn't even tell me what happened, and basically right now it's not 100%. I don't want to bore you with the full story, but at least like I do have them listed. It's just not how it was prior. I need to get it back to that optimal state if I want to carry forward with the sales velocity that I was used to experiencing. In addition to that, like the inventory issues are partially because I guess I didn't order enough, but I was hamstrung by Amazon not allowing me to send in as much inventory as I really needed to. So for instance, like throughout January and February, I had, or maybe it was like mid-January to mid-February, but I basically ordered what should have been 2 months worth of a separate SKU, and it sold out probably mid-February, and then you see that taper off, and then I'm pretty much sold out of this other branded product, the one that was removed. I mean, I've got about 150 units left between the two, but these can sell as many as like 20 a day. So, and between the two, probably 30 a day. And so that's not going to last long, you know? So it's just, you know, a little bit of a headache, guys, but still making some money is better than making no money. So I'm not trying to, you know, hate on Amazon FBA too much, anything like that, but it doesn't come easy, I guess. You know, it did for a while. Like, you can go back and look at my previous income reports when I didn't have these hiccups in the road. And yeah, that was nice. You know, the gravy train was rolling and all I really had to do was keep inventory in stock. And it was much easier because Amazon let me send in as much as I needed to. And right now it's like when I'm looking at my inventory re-ups, it's like I can't order based on how much I need. I can order based on how much Amazon lets me send. So pretty annoying. What are you going to do? So I guess that pretty much wraps my Amazon FBA. My advertising statistics were green on the month, less ad spend. Actually, no, I increased my ad spend a little bit, but my sales went up $1,200 and my ROAS went up 1.15. So everything's good. Amazon merch, I did 853 sales. Revenue generated was $16,416 for a royalty that I got to take home of $2,839. And that is with me converting all of the international sales as well and then adding them in USD. Average royalty was $3.33. And here I updated my income report format. In the past, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to add the Italy, Spain, France, and Japan, but I ended up just doing that. So moving forward, you'll get to see all of them listed here. USA brought in $2,638, UK 67 pounds sterling, Germany 70 euro, France 0. I don't upload that much to the other markets, like really almost none. If I do upload there, it's something that I think actually has relevance to that market. If it's something that I think that I optimized for the US market, then I'm not really going to worry about pushing them to the international markets. And I do primarily push for US market sales, not the other ones. So just so you guys know, I might get a few sales, but I'm not expecting to get many. But France 0, Italy 1206, Spain 4.29 euro, and then Japan 284.66 yen. All right, and here's a look at my, is this US sales only? It says 810. Let me see. Yeah, this must be US sales only. This is from Pretty Merch when you just click previous month and it pops up. So it looks like this is just US only sales. You can see that my highest grossing product was actually a hoodie. I think that's back-to-back months. I've been increasing my hoodie royalties to where I make $10 and change on a sale. So you can see there on 16 sales, I brought in $172.48 in royalties. Not bad. Second bestseller, standard tee. Third bestseller, pullover hoodie. Fourth and fifth, standard t-shirts. And today, for instance, like I can show you real quick if you want to see my daily sales today. But I've sold a lot of like the high premium generating products. So you can actually see here on 20 sales, $99.22 generated. So on 20 sales, basically $100. That's really nice. So increasing my royalties has worked out pretty well so far. Maybe I'll do a separate video talking about that. And even my girlfriend was experimenting. I think she was charging like $25 for a premium shirt and like didn't see a decrease in sales. If anything, she saw an increase. So that may be something we want to experiment with. I'll link to my blog post in the description in case you want to come check out like a breakdown of my sales by product type here. Obviously, mainly standard t-shirts, followed by hoodies, followed by premium shirts. Breakdown by fit type, breakdown by color. 50% were black, then heather gray, navy, heather blue, white, royal blue, pink, purple, red, baby blue, and after that it's like 2%. And I forgot to update that in my blog post, but my live products is now 110,694 of 200,000. So a lot of, again, I'm very transparent about, I use automation to create these designs. I try to scale out, like I'll make one good template, scale that out to 100 designs or 500 or 1,000, depending on like what template I'm using that fits the design that I'm doing. But I try to scale that out and occupy as much quantity as possible since Amazon Merch is giving me the ability to do so. And, you know, like I said, internet real estate is cheap, right? So I'm trying to occupy as much of it as I can, especially on the world's #1 e-commerce marketplace where we're selling prime eligible print on demand products, right? So 110,000, hopefully next month on my income report, you'll see that 125, 130,000, who knows? Trying to be consistent here though with pushing them. And that's not even that. This is just Amazon Merch. I'm also pushing products to my Seller Central every day as well. So I really practice what I preach. Dropshipped print on demand. I did 302 sales, generating $1,642.29 of profit. So breakdown of sales by platform: Amazon.com $199, Amazon.co.uk 5, eBay 18, Etsy 0, Redbubble 73, Spreadshirt 6, TeePublic, Teespring 0, Zazzle 3. And on my blog post, you can find a breakdown of my Printful sales charts. I also use Gearbubble via POD Turbo a lot lately. You know, I manually uploaded probably like 15 or 20,000 products using Gearbubble, and then I've been using POD Turbo, which does it for me, and I'm getting 200 a day pushed via. So it's like Gearbubble will fulfill those orders, but POD Turbo pushes them automatically. I just have to queue them up like once a month or once every other month. Depending on how much I do queue up. So that's been really nice. I've been seeing almost daily POD Turbo sales, sometimes multiple sales a day, and that's only going to grow. So POD Turbo is not bad, although it sucks. Again, I always say this caveat: you have to use Gearbubble, and then Gearbubble charges you monthly, which I'm not a fan of paying monthly for a production partner. But also, when you see this chart, this is just from Printful, so it doesn't capture all the sales that I actually have funneling in. And I took a picture of my Printful Amazon.co.uk and my Printful to eBay chart as well. You can find all that in the blog post. So breakdown of my profit from top 4 platforms. Amazon.com represented $1,215. This is profit. eBay $184. Redbubble $168, and Amazon.co.uk $59. And my my volume discount from Printful in February, only having 28 days in the month, hurt me because I was $33 away from getting bumped up to that silver tier volume discount, which would have added an additional 2% off to my sales fulfilled in the month of March. What are you going to do though? So, you know, I got 5% volume discount applied to my sales fulfilled by Printful in March. All right, let's look at Amazon KDP for the month of February. I did 61 sales, generating $115 of profit, an average royalty of $1.89 per sale. Also, I got something in the works for KDP, so make sure you're subscribed. And if it works out, of course, I'm going to do a video and tell you guys all about it. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that video. And it's essentially going to be a different approach than what I'm doing that's reflected in the numbers here, which is really just me doing the minimum that I can using the automation tools that I've got available to me. So I'm going to branch into more complicated KDP books, which I think will generate more income. And of course, I've got a passive way of doing it because I just don't have the time to dedicate to spending too much time doing KDP, really. I'm spread too thin doing other stuff. You know, these daily YouTube videos take a little bit of time, as you can imagine. All right, Google Ads. My earning total on the month was $5,997.89. YouTube was responsible for $5,747 of that. So YouTube is pretty nice in February. My website, the one that I built like 10 years ago, brought in $250.55 of AdSense ad revenue. Page views 353,000, ad impressions 1.1 million. That is all according to Google AdSense. So down here you can see this chart out of my AdSense reports. You can see that I kind of spike on certain days of the week. And Google Analytics for this site down here as well. Took a screenshot in case you guys wanted to check that out. YouTube revenue beneath it. You can see here YouTube was kind to me and they said that great news, advertisers paid more than usual per ad on your videos, helping your channel earn more revenue than usual. So thank you, whoever you are, advertisers. I actually use YouTube Premium. That's like the only subscription service I pay for. So I pay like $9.99 a month, and I don't remember when the last time I saw a YouTube ad was. I think it was probably like looking at my girlfriend's phone, and I was like, what the heck is this? What is this ad? You know, it's been years since I've seen one. And then I'm like, oh, that must be what people see when they watch my videos. So it does, you know, help pay the bills. The minimal, that was a joke. I mean, come on. I'm running a YouTube channel here. There aren't really any bills other than when I upgraded to this microphone right here and dropped like $600 on it. But besides that, you know, nothing really to pay for. So I appreciate it. Subscribers gained on the YouTube channel, 3,700 in the month of February. Welcome, new subscribers. Appreciate it. Happy to have you on board. And Socialblade update right here, 60,300 subscribers. Let's go. Let's get that push to 100K. And then I'll definitely, everybody's like, you're going to do a giveaway for 60K, 50K. I'm like, nah, like maybe at 100K. I got my sights set on bigger and better things than 60K, even though it is awesome. I'm not trying to complain. So that pretty much wraps up the income report for February. Let me scroll up to the top of this income report to the pie chart here. And just one last reminder, you can check out the blog post and read it on your own time if you would like to. The link is in the description. So just to recap, Google Ads brought in $5,997 of profit. Amazon FBA, $5,241. Amazon Merch, $2,839. Dropshipped print on demand. That's all my print on demand profits, excluding Amazon Merch. And that brought in $1,642 of profit. And Amazon KDP, $115 of profit, for a grand total on the month of $15,836 of profit. And in addition to that, you remember a couple months back when I said, I think it was November 2020, I'm looking over here, I made $20,529 of profit, and I said, you know what? I bought one Bitcoin with it. Well, I actually unwound my exposure to cryptocurrency over the last, let's just say 10, 20 days, probably like 20 days, and took home a pretty healthy chunk of change, very nice profits, very nice multiples. And this is my goal. It is to build businesses that I just showed that generate cash flow. And then through investing, you know, it's ambitious to say multiply my wealth via investing, because that's not always possible. You know, what goes up must come down. But, you know, I think you can make money in a bull market and a bear market in most cases, but I'm not going to get into that. But I was able to multiply a lot of the wealth that I made through these cash flow businesses, but at a minimum via investing, protect my buying power. Because also, if you look at the DXY, the dollar index, you know, dollars have been losing their relative buying power. So it's just something to consider, guys. Like, it's not just about making money. Then you have to be responsible with it. At a minimum, protect it, but also at the ideally multiply it, right? So I was able to do that pretty well, but also just wanted to let you guys know that we're following me, since I did talk about getting some exposure to cryptocurrencies, that I've unwound my exposure and I'm going to chill for a bit. I do have an investing channel that I dabble with on the side. If you want to kind of get my thoughts on the broad markets, I talk a lot of macro. Check that out. I think I also put a link in the description of all my videos. But that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to talk about in this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Do me a favor, drop a like on it and hit that subscribe button if you're not already, and I'll see you soon.